Training Tuesday principles, something we can work on today. It's going to be the 7-minute crash dive play. This is something that we installed with Fnatic. Hold on a second. Check. Get everything up. There we go. We're good. All right. Sounds like we're good. Mic check here. There we go. We're good. All right. Sounds like we're good. Mic check here. Excuse me for a moment. Mic check. 1 2. Mic check. 1 2. That sounds a little better. All right. Sorry. Thanks for sticking with that. All right. So we're doing the 7-minute crash dive play. We are going to look over. This is something that we proposed to Fnatic, later became known as the animal strategy, where you're just constantly making plays. You're constantly going over. So I'm going to go in depth as to what it is. So first off, the important things to know is that every minute and a half in the first 15 minutes of the game, there's one cannon, okay? One cannon per 3 waves. First one comes at 2:30, then 4, 5:30, then 7, 8:30, 10. You get the picture, okay? The importance of the 7 is that we are coinciding with respawns of buffs. We are post level 6. Sometimes we're level 7 for solo laners, and junglers are close to that point where they're looking to eclipse that level 6 mark as well. So right now this can change, and depending on which window you use, which we call it 7 minutes because that's going to be the arrival of a cannon, but there's also a 5:30 play. The 5:30 play is a little bit tougher because no one has hit level 6 yet. And generally you want to have that advantage of having ultimates versus people that don't. So the first window where that's definitely true is going to be at 7 minutes. And here's what it looks like. It starts half a minute before that. So you've done your first clear. You've finished your second clear as a jungler. All right. And you pathed from bottom to top. Now what's left to do? All right. It's about 5:45 in the game. You're coming over here. You're going to help your top lane secure a crash. Okay. They want to stack their wave before this, and you're going to get a crash. Now what this is going to do is going to sit their wave under the turret. In this case, it's already Sion who has left. Excuse me. So I've got Sion. You're going to help him push in his wave against this Renekton, who would otherwise be a threat. All right. So Maokai and Sion are going to come here together. Once you crash the wave, the next wave that's going to arrive is the 7-minute cannon wave. So basically, when you recall, the next wave is going to get gummed up. Your cannon wave is also going to get up here. Now, if you want a little bit more time, you can crash a smaller wave. That will make sure that your cannon doesn't go under turret. If the cannon wave does go under turret, then the turret's going to help to push, okay? And that's going to accelerate our rebound time. But based on how big the wave is, you can have a certain amount of time. Now, Sion is going to recall, all right? So now we're looking at about 640 in the game, 650 post the recall. Jungler is going to come over. Oh, I try to grab the jungler. Mr. Jungle, going to help Syndra, all right? So Maokai and Syndra, they're going to come. And now this time we've got the 7-minute wave. So there's a cannon here. Now, it's very important that someone has Dematerializer still ready to be able to take this cannon, boom, just erase it. And then one spell rotation is enough. Now, if you're Ari can just clear this wave by herself anyways, but you still want to have that Demat for the cannon so you can get this wave pushed. Bot lane, meanwhile, is going to be stacking, all right? They're going to start putting some pressure on this wave, and Sion's going to start coming down to cover, all right? We now have enough time at about 7:10. We've pushed out mid-wave. We're coming here. Maokai is looking to come down bottom. Sion is looking to come down bottom, and we're going to crash this wave as it comes to it. Now, it's been stacked here. It's been sitting. The next wave is going to approach at 7:30. We'd like to get this in before then, or if it's not progressing enough, you wait. And it's very important to be patient. Another thing that you can do with this path is that these two characters together, moving through the jungle, they can actually intercept this wave and use tools like just standing there, or they can use CC, although we're going to see in a second that we want to keep the crowd control available. The other thing that these guys are going to look to do is get this ward down behind the enemy jungler and mid laner, okay? Where we want to be able to get information about whether or not they come. Now, this ward usually takes care of everything, but you can accomplish the same thing by pathing down here and getting a ward right down here, okay? This ward will
This is my last game. I have 10 kills.
Nice, man. Congrats. This is like the game 3? Oh, whoops, I need to unmute myself. Nice, man, congrats. So this is game 3, or is it, or...
This is game 3.
Okay, good luck. Keep it up. Let me know how it goes. That is Lennon. Lennon is in the Fortnite Academy, and he is kicking some butt. Kid is 13 years old, and he's going to be a phenom in the Fortnite stage, so I'm looking forward to that. This play, when we go, this ward right here will actually accomplish the same thing of seeing people path this way, but it will also see junglers who are trying to be clever to path this way. And the next ward that you want is one right here between the turrets. You can hide it by putting it right under this wall. It won't get seen by either turret. You can hide it there by standing this way and just putting that ward down and coming over. This will give us information about who is rotating in and out of this situation. These are not mandatory. You can infer the information based on how long the wave sits here, whether or not we see Lee Sin somewhere else and things like this. You can also just get a ward in his jungle, like right here, that will see him pathing through these areas. And if you see him, then you know the coast is clear. But frankly, we kind of want him to show up because we're sending 5 people. The way that this works, all right, these waves have crashed. Renekton's going to be very tempted to play cautiously optimistic. He's going to have a stacking wave, but the last he saw was that Maokai was here. All right, so he could easily be setting a trap. Now, he does see him mid. He might delay his push. He might say, all right, Maokai's mid, I can go ahead and push. In the meantime, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people stacking on bot lane, crashing this wave. It does not matter if you get seen because we're going to win with sheer power. All right, and the main concept, you're going to have 2 different types of people that are trying to grab the turret aggro, and this is very important. If you have a long-range spell with follow-up CC, then it's going to be on you. So, for example, Xayah from the AD carry role, Aphelios with the Gravitum, Syndra in this case. The other tool you can look for is someone that can drop aggro. In this case, Maokai, when he uses his W, he actually drops aggro. So Maokai can come in on this situation, and because of the shared experience that he got from 2 full clears plus helping to push these waves, he's going to be level 6. He can use his ultimate and come in early, all right? When he comes in early, he's going to draw the aggro of the turret. And this is going to be the first skill check. When you're coming in with this wave, we need to have someone that's ready to pick up the aggro. We want someone with like the long range caster. We want Syndra or Jinx, someone that can play at very long ranges and jump out of the turret range while they're at full health. So any person at this level, AD carries can take 3 turret shots, okay? 3 and only 3. You can't take anything else. When you come in, Maokai's going to take the aggro. Then he's going to drop it with Twisted Advance, all right? He's going to pop off the map, as it were. Kled dismounting from Skarl. Anyone who jumps in and off the map, or you can even have someone like a Volibear that turns off the turret. Or in extreme examples, you could have like Aftershock Sejuani or Aftershock Rammus, someone who's just going to have this huge bevy of stats to work with. So there's a lot of different options for who can take the aggro from that point. Then you're going to execute. You're going to go for the carry first, make sure that the damage is gone. And then you're going to go and clean up the support. Less important because even if you don't kill the support can't lane by themselves. So this is the target. You want to get at least the 1 kill. Getting the 1 kill is enough to make this play profitable. Anything that happens after that is gravy, okay? You just let it happen. You don't need to stress. You do not want to trade. You do not need to trade because you've already won. You've already got more people. If Leona decides to stay here for another wave, she's going to get washed as well. So in this case, you get that, and then you use your teleports. Boom, you come back to your crashing waves. If the enemy laners are punishing you to the maximum, they are hard shoving the next wave and getting damage. It is post 5 minutes, so they will expect to get a plate each. The combined plates here is going to equal the kill gold, but not the experience and the fact that you're taking 2 people off the map so that they're not getting any gold or experience in the meantime. This is what makes this such a powerful play. You can expect to go up a half level in the aggregate and 500 gold. So we're going to try to make this happen today. We're going to play some games and play as jungler and mid, try to create these situations where we can go and try to create the crash in bot. Most of the champions are either going to fit the mold of the Maokai or the Syndra, where we can pick up and drop aggro at... So, we're going to play some games. We're going to go into norms so we can try to get it right. Not worry about the execution, well, we're worrying about the execution, but not worrying about the result. All right, we're going to have some fun making this play happen, and the more times that we get it, the better. So that's why we're going to play these centralized roles to make it happen. And yeah, wish us luck. We'll see if we can get the players in on this. How's that for a title? Check. Let's see how are all the streams doing. Is Facebook, is YouTube up live? What's up, everybody on the different channels? Kick is doing okay. We got some more people, more random people popping into Kick. So welcome if you're one of the randoms coming in. Twitch, we got some people coming back. A lot of our normal users are on Twitch, and we got family, friends on Facebook. What's up, guys? And we're trying out as well to go onto Twitter and YouTube. Keep forgetting YouTube. Why do I forget YouTube? YouTube's literally the best one. And YouTube. Keep forgetting YouTube. Really the best one. All right, our message actually sent on Facebook. That's new. Normally it doesn't allow us to do that multi-send. We'll see.
I won.
You won. Nice job, man.
I have 15 kills.
You won with 15 kills. That's sick, dude. Nice job. Feels good, right?
Yeah.
Sick. So, first off, congrats. That's awesome that you did that. You also won your best of 3, so you can take that in pocket and be like, yes, I'm like getting a little bit better. I've won my best of 3, and you get that like awesome stellar finish to finish. Do you feel like you're performing really well right now?
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. So what we're gonna try to do is recreate this as often as possible. All right. So I want you to take a break, get some food in you. It's lunchtime, and when you get a chance, if you can watch a replay file and kind of like watch your game and see what you were doing well, that'd be great. But if you need some cooldown time, that's best. If you remember the climbing regimen, if you pull that open, it's going to tell you, hey, now's the time to like cool down, do anything that's not Fortnite, right? It could be even mundane, like mow the lawn or do the dishes, put your laundry away, whatever it is, right? It's get something off your back that you need to get done, or you can go do some exercise, read a book. But you want to do something away from the computer to reset your mind. And then when you're ready, you come back and you see what's good. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. So I'll be around at 8 to get you in with Israel. And then that's it for today. Okay.
Okay.
Take it easy, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Peace. All right, we'll see. Maybe people do it, maybe people don't. We'll have some fun. If they don't want to do it, no problem. So who do we want? Probably someone like Ari. We can do Maokai. We can get Yorick. We want to do some games with Yorick. Karthus also works too, because Karthus can literally just be the one that ints under the turret. We're going to take away Shen, because Shen is one of the best champions against this strategy in general. When this happens, we just reverse the play and we do it to the Shen, right? The number one way to attack Shen compositions is always going to be to attack Shen lanes, but in this case, we're trying to get bottom plays as much as possible. So we're going to be going for long range, CC, or someone who can drop the aggro fairly easily. Now, for example, we've got that in the form of Kayn already, so Kayn could be tool number 1 for getting these dives if he's down for it. We could also do something like Victor, really good wave presence. Always going to grab teleport here. We'll make this play. So anyone who's coming in, make sure you say hi in the chat if you guys want to get in on the play. Let me know. but we can try to do it no matter what. No matter what we're looking at, we'll be able to get some coverage for this. Now we're going to go super lane dominant with everything. All right, can go first strike, but Ares going to be a little bit better for the pressure. I'm going to go here and here. Pick up my champ. Can go water walking, totally fine to go any of these. I like Scorch for lane dominance in general. I always go attack speed as mid laners because all of my last hitting patterns are trained around it, so we can go here. Can go for boots, although we won't have boots for the play, and sometimes it's nice to have it. We will oftentimes have stopwatch though, based on what's going on. But this is a totally reasonable way to do it. So is this. Could also go with Cosmic Insight, especially if we're going to go something like Luden's Tempest to get the cooldown. Also gives us access to more teleports. So looking at their team and what kind of tools they have. First off, they've got 380 carries, so they're going to have a tough time somewhere. They're really not going to be able to fight back very easily. One of these is a support, so I imagine that it's going to be Vayne mid and like Zeri Zaya bottom or something. Either way, they are definitely not going to have the tools that they need to resist this play. So definitely a good chance for us to get it done. We've got Kayn who can drop aggro. We've got Pyke who can clean up, especially if we get to level 6. Although they're not on their main champions. Looks like an e-girl or iLadies support main. That's all good. We've got long range with Kate. She can also be one to pick up aggro and then drop it later. We'd like to get probably Kayn to start it off. If Lee Sin wants to do it, I'll give you guys a quick recap for anyone who's popping in. This is the play. All right, starts at 6:30. Jungle is going to help to crash top. Top recalls, starts pathing their way bottom. Jungle helps mid. We crash mid together on the 7-minute wave, and then we come down for a quick little 5v2. If we don't get the full coordination, that's fine. We can still do it with just 3. I'm going to be doing it by using a dematerializer on the 7-minute cannon. And there we go. Evelyn support. Vayne jungle? Okay. Well, if King can just live in this guy's jungle and kick Vayne's butt whenever they want, so that should be fun. Interesting interaction between Cassante and Lee Sin. If Cassante ults, Lee Sin can just disengage with a kick every single time. That only works on the 1v1. We'll have to see about disengage and what's happening everywhere else. Evelyn support feels awful. Looks like it's going to be absolutely atrocious. When she casts her charm, you just engage. Like, that's as simple as that. You just go get in on Xayah. They don't have any real defensive tools. They have a straight line route that you can get away. Little update for the patron. Here we go. Lennon got first place with 15. 15. All right, Zeri with first strike. She doesn't have very many ways to proc first strike. It's very good for the late game because when she ultimates, she's basically got access to 1600 damage worth of burst with an AP build, Static Shiv, Luden's, and something like Lichbane or Nashor's Tooth. And then you go into Rabadon's. Any of those combinations will be really, really effective. And when you have first strike later, even though you haven't generated much gold all game, it doesn't matter because right there you can get 360 gold. You're going to get like an extra kill's worth of gold just from getting that burst off on somebody.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All right, Kane's probably learning the champion because they're AFK on blue, which is, as we know, the worst place for Kane to start. We don't need a leash. We don't want a leash. And Kane can easily start either of these two camps, which would free up Pyke and Caitlyn to go get prio against this team that really can't fight back. We have a melee support with no reliable crowd control. Caitlyn even has a really good defensive tool against it, which is to just put traps in between her and the Eve as the charm is coming out.
Minions have spawned.
What's up, guys? Check to see your in-game time. If you're from the game and you're watching, check the in-game time. See how much latency there is. If there's more than 2 seconds, then probably better to just mute the stream, and we'll talk about things later. We got a big HP lead. This is good. Guy went Cull, so we should be able to have some amount of pressure here as well. We're going to save my DMAT stats right now. Nice little cheeky thing, strategy there from the Zeri. Actually could have held a freeze there. That DMAT was a mistake. Right, because Zeri's trying desperately to get out of this lane situation, so I could have obliged and just let her leave. And then gone for the freeze while I recall. Gonna save my teleport because I don't really need it for this stage. We've got a nice comfortable lead on experience here. And we get the wave under just enough. It's a cannon wave, so it will push out successfully through the rest here. Alright, so 411. I'm going to keep this last DMAT, alright? Let me bury this. Now, like we said, the wave's going to come back out. There's basically no stopping this cannon from getting to me. She could have done minimal amounts of pushing, and that would have allowed for more of the melees to die. But this way's fine for me. This is actually really solid for me. I missed. Not let her get any first strike charges. I'd like Kane to actually help me out here if he can. Zeri's missing. It looks like she just popped over for the Blossom. Now we'd like to get a slow amount of push here as an advance for the play, right? We want to have a head start on any wave state. So I'm going to look to make sure to preserve this minion HP lead that I have here. Now, if I'm going to push up, I really want to get these wards out, make sure that I'm not being harassed from this side. It gives me a spot to pressure from. May even look to ult this wave just to get a really big advantage here. Or we just get the all-in. We're not out. Didn't need to flash. Her ult got enough damage on the return. But we'll be alright here. All right, so if Kane's down for the play, he's going to finish this top side clear. He's going to go for these 3 camps. That'll put him just in time to get here, in time to push everything out. Then he'll come help me. And if we can, we might actually get a kill out of this too, because Casante's pushing up while he's pretty low, although he's at the perfect amount for all out. I'm going to fight for mid wave to make sure that I've got the push up. I won't have enough stacks to get my empowered E, which is okay. She's actually doing a good job getting a stacked wave. Now, I want this to get ready for a push, right? So I'm actually going to let this come to my base. Missed it. Could have just let that rebound sit. Doing it a little more patiently. Zeri's on the roam. All right, so here we go. We're going to take this out and start working on these minions. Get it down as much as possible. What is that? What are you snarling at? You smell a groundhog? What is it? We just discovered that there's a groundhog outside. Now this ward right here is very shallow, but with Zeri just sitting there right in the lane, it should give me enough information. So Caitlyn's going to go for a hard push right here. And now we're in position. Oh, we just engage with an E. Alright, we got 1 kill. No big deal. And I'll teleport back. So now we have this situation where 2v1, Xayah can't really stay in this lane at all either, right? Like look at the HP differential. So even though we only got 1 kill and we did it 3v2, it's basically like that situation's completely won anyways. And there we go. She decided to stay, and so they kill. So voila, there you go. That's the play. Easy does it. Didn't even do any coordination. We just make it happen on our own, and it happens for free. She's looking to get aggressive. Her ultimate will be up. Mine is down, so I need to play a little bit more passively. Kane needs to be really careful about a dragon attempt right here. That's fine. I appreciate the poke. That's going to give me a good reset as well. Oopsies. Now Kane has to be careful. Pyke recalled, I'm recalling, Lee Sin's gone, right? So everybody's off the map. We really have no presence anywhere, and because of that, he might get strung out. But he is Kane. He can move around, especially against a Vayne jungle. There's not really that much Vayne can do, although Vayne can always stun the Kane out of the walls. Also, Zeri, interestingly, very good into this. Let's just get a slow here. Get in, please. Good job. Here, let's push. We don't need help. That's okay. What is it, baby? What do you smell out there? And now we can't finally collect the fruits of our labor here. Might need to go down bottom soon because we got a little bit of a chunk out on the Caitlyn. See that little move up? Just tried to get a playoff. Nothing to be done. Vayne ganks, everybody. Alright, we're just going to shove this in, and this will give us another roam timer, alright? So 10:30, real quick quiz. Is it a gank timer or no? That should kill him. Or Dunzo. You tried, you failed so long. Can't sing the rest of that song. It's not PG. Caitlyn Flash is down, but we have a dead Eve. We also have HP leads here, and we've got combinations, so that's going to be a kill for the Pike. No, he doesn't have ult, but Caitlyn does, so well done. 5-0-2 with Stormrazor. He's looking pretty good here. Don't ever say it's over. She missed. Here we go. She's right here. Okay. Yeah, the W counts. It's enough. Caitlyn also had a chance for it, which would have been funny.
An enemy has been slain.
Easy ball game. We help top lane to kill this Vayne, make sure that she doesn't get anything. We help with this. We're good. Checkmate, guys. Okay. Okay. I see something. That's on me. That's on me, of course. Ooh. Tell me that Scorch is enough. Corrupting Potion is enough. It's not enough. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I was chatting. Okay, you can help me that way. That's fine by me. Okay. Oh, Eve is here too? Okay. Alright, I see you. I see you. Okay, Eve. Roaming God. I get you. You hit level 6, you feed all lane, and then you roam across the map. I see your strategy.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So we can teleport here. I think we're going to have full coverage of killing the spot lane fairly easily. I could also go and get mid prio, but mid's at a stagnated spot. I'd rather prevent some amount of damage coming in right here. Don't ever say it's over. It's over.
Dominating.
Goes for this last hit. I think he's dead.
Slain an enemy.
All right, my friend. But it's over.
Shut down.
Big action going on in bot lane. 3 dead for 4 dead. My goodness. Zaya's the only one left standing. Pike's the only one left down here. It's a skill check. She's baiting. Don't do it. Actually do it. Have some fun with it. Still had ultimate. Oh no. Alright, well she used both of those resources, so.
Has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
No one's been mid in a while. It looks like Kate's kind of finally going to pick it up. Maybe she'll pick up this bot lane first. Absolutely can. Her prerogative. No, she's going to pick it up. All right, I'll go push this wave. Lee Sin's been making plays. Love it. Love the Divine Sunder build. Should be enough. Go, 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 Lee. Oh, he got cut off. Did he really get cut off, though? I don't know. Kicks down. I don't know. I didn't see what he used to kick for. Going full scaling build here. We'll go this into Rabadons, into Lichbane, and then we'll be happy. Against this, well, I mean, she's AP, but against this team, Zhonya's, we could go Zhonya's. It would have a little bit of extra impact. Static Shiv on Vayne. This is, you basically use Static Shiv as a way to clear waves on Vayne, which is normally her downside. It doesn't help her in the jungle. This is a really bad first purchase from her. Blade of the Rune King would have been tremendously more powerful. But teleport's coming up, so we're going to make our way bot. We want to centralize our Pyke and Caitlyn. We still have mid turret standing. She should really be less focused on getting the last hits as compared to making sure that this turret doesn't take any more damage. We definitely don't want it to die. We also have a Kate that can go grab this. So after she pushes that wave in, she can go grab that. Zeri's getting a little bit scary, although I should have a better cooldown here. Happy to take these 1v1s now. Also looking to get some data on Static Shiv Ludens versus incompleted items. But I'm always going to have the lane push. Kate let the lane die. This is unacceptable, right? Like, there's no reason to let that happen. This is what we were talking about. 550 means we have Archangels. Should have actually waited on this ward. Like, needs to be a little bit more careful with that. It's okay, though. Alright, we are upgraded. Alright, we can try to harass this guy. He's going to try to take someone over a wall and go for a nice long ride. And we just burst. Guy did us a favor by going all out, right? Alright, Zeri has the bot waves. I have teleport, so I'm going to go ahead and fight top. Lee Sin also has it, but it looks like he's going to be shopping a little bit later on the rotation. I could start Rift Herald, but it's kind of risky against this Eve. We just have to remember that she exists, right? Let's get this wave pushed in. Back up for a moment to throw them off. Zeri's still showing. She's the #1 threat for me. So with her gone, I don't really care about anyone that can show up. This wave goes all the way in. Now we're ready to teleport. Caitlyn does get the wave pressure over here. I'm just going to wake this Rift Herald up. This will kind of delay our timer for being able to come back. It's also going to bring it into the vision over here, and it lets me pull over this wave. I think she's just dead. She's just dead. Oh, nice, nice. Although I got her out of the backside of that, so we have to be careful. Lee! He's locked in there. We ended up getting this, but would have liked to do it without a Lee Sin. That death. Oh, Pyke, we were really early on that. Is she trying to take a camp from us? She might be. She could be. No Rift Herald was taken. Huh? We help Kate to push. There, he's trying to get the rotation over. Yeah, we would like to get some amount. Oh, this is very good for us. Immediate all out from the Cassante. This is where the skill gap ends up coming up. Cassante also just gets hard countered here. That's a hit. She should have aimed that, said it would hit. Don't I have all 3 upgrades? That should have slowed her more. It's a flash heal. Hello. Hey, I don't want it. I'm just gonna have to retreat through here. This is kind of scary. 1 turret from each, and that's it. We're good. We got out. Vayne's already pushing bot, so nothing much further for us to get punished with. And we got the kill on Eve anyways. All right, we've got this. I've got teleport. We go here. And we've got the control ward here to place in the pit. Unfortunately, team has already evacuated.
An enemy has been
Cassante, I do not want you getting this lane up. You can have damage on side lane turrets, but not mid. We're actually going to save this for Kate. We're going to let her get in range. Now, this is a mistake. Control ward should have been in the back of the pit so I could force Cassante further in. Oh, Kate, I really want you to push this wave. Blue buff is available. I don't want to have anybody in the bot lane, honestly. We've got Lee Sin there, and it's totally fine. Like, no teleport. That's great. We've got teleport on our side. Force them to go answer this. We're forcing a fight. Okay. Luckily, it's just the super small Eve. Get to the wall, get to the wall, get to the wall. Okay, look out. There's the Eve, full health again. I missed. Sutalor. That's her flash. We missed again. Blue buff baby though. I'd love to get in range for a Caitlyn ult here, but again, like all this random fighting on the bot side doesn't really do anything for us. This is... Oh, she just gave herself away. She's right here. Can I convince this team to go Baron? Eve is being pretty random, and all these skirmishes are never going to favor us because they've got wall hops, they've got all sorts of stuff going on. So 13 seconds, we could just leave this wave. It looks like everyone's just going to int for dragon, so let's go there. We'll have some fun. Cauldrons of White Rock. We don't have any wards on Baron, which is tragic. They have a Vayne and a Zeri. Big damage. Just got no ult. Just burst her here. Big knock up and a chain kill. That hit. You can't see this, but my toes are clutched right now. Just like, whew, that was intense. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I see why people like to do it. All right, we've got 1100. We don't have enough for a stopwatch. We could just get the rest of this wave. Did it already erase? Did we kill the rest? Okay, let's get this raptor camp. All right, so now we've got enough for stopwatch on top of this. Let's hope to preserve our lead. They should. We have a big shutdown attached to us right now. Almost 1,000 gold. It might even go up in a moment. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh yes, that's when you throw your Q in right there, and you just. Nice. That's a kill. Oh, disjoint, disjoint. There we go. Do we have more control wards? We do want control wards. I do want this to be warded. I just want to hold this spot. Lee Sin's already got the Zeri. Zeri's got no access to this. Here we go. They're teleporting in. Big healthy chunk for us. Speaking of healthy chunks. Oh, the all out came out right now. Yikes. Oy! Whew. Spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Yeah, Xayah's pushing. That's unfortunate. Good job by her recognizing that at low health, the best thing she could do is just get out of this situation and start pushing. Yeah, this is a big power trough for the Kayn. You basically never want to finish this item until it's done. You do cast your spells plenty, right? So you can just get other items, even if it's just loading up on another Serrated Dirk or Caulfields. All right, that delayed death is really good for us. It means that we get this for sure. Kind of makes me want to sell this to like really get the full. We need to have this. We need to have Umbral Glaive. We've got all the tools that we need here. I don't think that actually does anything. It's keeping my fingers warm. No, don't recall. Don't recall. No reason to recall. You just shopped. You just shopped. We needed K ult there for us to have a chance at making any kind of progress. Oh, Lee's in too. Okay, I didn't see the Lee. That's my bad. It's Gucci. You know what? I can just keep pushing this. No threat here. 2 people are dead. Xayah's just respawning. She could be the one to come back here, but I'm very good in the 1v1 against her, especially with that rapid fire. So I've got this huge wave. Might as well take it to the maximum advantage possible. There's Xayah showing at the dragon, which means I get this full inhibitor. 17 seconds. No one can actually be in my path right now. Worst case scenario is that people die right here. There's basically no gain for dying, right? We're getting an inhibitor, which is going to be checkmate.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
And it doesn't matter that they get a dragon, right? All right, we have a big shop ahead of us. This is going to be like Lightning Jewel. Now, walls are actually not safe here, so I need to go a little bit further than I normally would because Zeri's so close to me. But we're going to get this Zonia's and probably Lightning Jewel, right? And we'll even go with Elixir to top us off. We're only 1800 away from full build anyways. Sorry, 1550. Oh, big damage. For the leash lady. Let's deal with these supers that they have in mid lane. Start pushing this out. Now what we'd like to do is have one person down bottom with teleport available, which is no one right now. And then we get the rest of this. But we have 30 seconds left on Baron, so the best thing we can do is just counteract their activity with pushes. We flashed the condemn right there to make sure that the condemn would hit us into the wall. Trust me, that was anticipation, not reflex. I'm incapable of reflexing that. 2 people dead on both sides means we're going to get another inhib. They're fighting against supers. Oh, this guy's not going to get this teleport in. Woo! Big damage. Big damage. Ah? Whoa. Alright, there we see Zeri. She's going to come for a ride at some point. Oh, good thing I didn't press my Zhonya's button, but it doesn't matter. Why are people pinging me? Let me focus on what I got to get done. This is the only thing that's left now. Just push bot wave and we win. And our mid is going to respawn first, followed by their top, followed by our top, followed by their mid. So as long as we can get the respawn here, we're golden. We also have the completion here. So I'm just going to go ahead and straight up teleport down bottom. This is the only wave. Again, we don't need to deal with this because it's already respawning. So Pyke inting for this is just completely not worth it. We push, we push, we push, we push, we push. Zaya's actually feeding us right now. Just take the cutoff angle, please. Lee? 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 You have a kick? Lee? Lee? Alright. So I'm gonna go push out mid. I got it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Push. I got mid. Push bot. I have the teleport. Lee Sin should not ever be here. Kate does not need to recall either, although I suspect that she has a completed item here. Probably a big old bloodthirster. I'm just gonna teleport in the face of this vein right now. What are they backpinging me for? Have they noticed how much gold I have? Got no cooldown. Go Pyke, go. Go, don't die though. Kind of funny build, not gonna lie. I outrange her though, so pretty easy situation here. Again, things would have been much easier if Lee Sin didn't go mid. We don't need anyone mid, right? We've got the supers already building. We've got 2v1 on the supers in the top lane. Mid lane is already crushing in. We've got supers and they don't. But everything is winning here. All we need to do is escort these waves in. No, I see, like right here, killing a Cassante does nothing. This is Cane Brain in full effect. Good job using the shields, though. So, like, this guy using his Eon minions is a travesty, right? Like, going to Dragon, less bad, but, like, also still kind of bad. Dragon Soul does not help us win this game. We already had checkmate. Not going to say that Dragon Soul is not good, but just, it doesn't help. Barrier. Now we've lost the supers in the top wave, so yes, we have mountain, but we've lost supers, so is it worth it, right? That's going to be the question. Yeah. Alright, Zeri's coming. See if she jumps over this wall. There we go, right into the pit. Nice. Why? Why? We do not need to be afraid. I don't need to be afraid anymore. Oh my gosh. Kill the minions so they don't kill our pike. We're good, we're good, we're good. What? What? Everybody's dead, guys. Alright, at least we'll get the return kill. Oh my gosh, we'll actually get the full kill. I have teleport. The only reason I'm recalling here is because I have teleport, guys. Let's make sure we get this. Don't walk her to me. Yeah. I think that guy A-clicked. We get rid of this. We move on to bigger and brighter things called Lichbane. And we replenish this. I'll go pick up this wave and I'll look for the teleport. They should be okay to take this. Alright, third different time with checkmate. Now this is going to be a reset right here. Unfortunately, we lose the Lee Sin, which is really bad for us. I'm just going to cast one spell and let the minions do the rest. Alright, the reason for this is because we want to take our time with this wave. You don't want to actually kill it. Wait, where's our team? Where's our team? Where's our team? Where's our team? Why did they just leave? Doesn't make any sense, guys. Alright, if you're Kane here, you want to come into this wall. Cast your W on the front, then look to get. There you go, perfect. Executes for Pike, perfect. And we get double execute. We missed on the dash. They get the Zaya, they get the Baron. Unfortunate. Now in this hyper late game, I might actually get rid of Crown of the Shattered Queen and buy Ludens just to go for maximum burst, but I do like the extra mobility, especially combined with Lichbane. Since we don't have boots anymore, we're still rocking a tremendous move speed. Oh, nice. Take it. Oh, but he missed. Oh, kicks onto the Zeri. That's so smart. Coming, I'm coming. Don't get hit. Right, I'm full build, so I'm going to let Lee Sin get these CS. So you see, when we went back and got this dragon, first off, we've had multiple checkmates since then. But even then, we had checkmate and we gave it up to let them back in the game to get Dragon Soul. And now they're back in the game with an Elder coming up in 151, right? So it's kind of scary, and you look at it from that point of view, you see how tough things are. I guess I should have let Kane have that. There he's looking to come across right now. I intercept her. We basically need to guard our waves. Yeah, alright, not on my head, preferably. Thank you. This guy's level 18 full build as well, so he shouldn't really be doing anything. I missed. Do it. Go, go, go. May not have it anymore. Peel. And we're good. Bane's pushing. Alright, we just end here. We don't need to back. Oh, we don't need to back. We just win the race. Alright, but he has a teleport. If he can stop the back, fine. Waiting for you, lady.
Has been destroyed.
Okay. Got you. 5 dead. I don't think we have anything to get here, though. Yeah, we're dealing with respawns. Hey, I got that off before. That's really annoying. Slow hands. I may sell Zonia's here because I don't want to have the 40 seconds of downtime. Can go with anything from Nashor's Tooth to get extra auto attack damage. That's an extra 20% scaling plus 100. We could also go for Horizon Focus to just get large extra long damage. We could go for Cosmic Drive to just have better cooldowns and move speed, which is probably where we're going to go.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning.
This is a good game to watch to keep in mind what passivity does to a game script, right? By playing reactive and playing according to what they are trying to get done, we are always going to be behind, right? They do something, we react. Eventually, they're going to be able to do something that ends the game, right? You can't react to I win effectively. GG. Nice try, guys. Was fun. Too many back pings. Have some fun. It's a normals game. Limit test. Also showing that doing one thing as a team, or doing one thing as a team, is always going to be faster. It's always going to outpace doing things individually. So let's see who did the most with us. These guys all went back. I'm going to give Pike. Pike was able to go in the most times. They were able to try to secure the most. Still troll picking Eve when I hovered. Oh, damn. I mean, not really. If she wants to pick Eve, she wants to pick Eve. Right? That's what pick order is about. Just have something else. If you're a one trick, though, you know, gotta adjust. It is what it is. Ugh. Had the win. 65,000 damage. Zeri, man, inspiring. Kind of makes me want to play this. I mean, we know it does that. We've spoken about it. Even, can you imagine that this champion has about half, like it's about 40% of the AP ratios that it had on release? Like, how crazy is that? That Zeri was an insanely difficult champion that they buffed, and it's like, this clearly has the consummate kit. Like, this champion has evasion, AoE damage, splash, burst, mobility. It literally has everything you could want. And the AP ratios were at like 340% on release. Absurd, right? This build has always been around. Not with the static shiv, but it didn't matter. You just that build has always existed. And they don't even bother to try to get like Nashor's Tooth. What if Nashor's Tooth is just that good? What's up, guys? Welcome. For enemy team, what we tried to accomplish, I don't think we did very much afterwards, but we did this part well. Team was involved, didn't get Kane or Lee Sin to join, but the idea is to use the DMAT on the 7-minute wave, and then you go and gank bottom with a crash. That's the simple part of it. This is the much more complex version where everything's kind of scripted out. We can flip the script. This is why we banned Shen, although if Shen were in the game, like we said, we'd just flip it. But the idea is you use DMAT plus a pushing mid laner on the 7-minute wave. It allows us to come down here. We were able to get Xayah for free. And then once Xayah is there, anyone who attempts to stay in the... Oh, maybe we didn't get Xayah. No, we got support. We got Eve for free. So Eve stepped up at the time that I was coming in. So this was good timing for us on the gank. Zeri maybe not vocal enough on the pings, but even if you do, we've got a crashing wave. There is no defense, right? I'm coming back here. I'm going to have you closed off. I've got ultimate. You don't. And so that 3v2 is always going to win. Even if you just get the one kill's enough because then you're 3v1, right? And the one just has to retreat. So it counts as just as good. You don't get all the kills for it, but you will get all the plates and the extra experience, plus the isolation on experience that they won't be able to get. So it's fun. We've got some good stuff in there. Still dealing with the sniffles. Wonder if I can make this happen with Seraphine. I imagine I can. There's no reason why we wouldn't be able to do it. 63,000 damage. True damage. What was the true damage coming from? Corrupting? $3,000 true damage from Kayn. Wow. No, is this just smites? Then maybe this is just smites. Vayne has a similar, but Vayne's always going to have super high numbers. Zeri. What did Zeri bring? It's got to be this. No, this is magic damage, right? This is like nondescript damage. It doesn't trigger things like Landru's Anguish. So sometimes in the post game, like they might be clumping some of those things up. Could also just be the first strike bonus. All right, sweet. We get to do it as jungle this game, so this will be fun. Let's try it with Maokai. Or let's also get here. Anyone want to ban? Holler in the chat if you want to ban. Otherwise, we'll just go and find something that's really good against one of our laners. Like Fizz is insanely good against Heimerdinger, for example. Gets pushed in for 3 levels and then just kills the guy out for free. F is for Delash. I like it. Meteos fan. You know what? Let's see if it's on the recommender so we can get things that people are used to. This stuff is fine. Relentless Hunter's fantastic. So is Zombie Ward. Cheap Shot's also really good. A lot of different avenues to take this. Udyr is actually one of our worst enemies. He can go invulnerable to the crowd control. He's also got good damage. Puts on the slow field, so once we dive, we can't really get back out. Forces us to fight through him. Can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Better now that I have a gold 2-player coaching me on turret diving. You're welcome. You got me pegged. I mean, since this guy knows everything about me, then he probably already knows everything about turret diving too. I mean, Rel King and Meteos are in game. Why can't a Worlds coach be? I don't know, whatever. We'll let him be. We'll let them be. So other options, you can go with Comet builds. Let's see what else they have here. Phase Rush, right, in and out. Aftershock, really good for the dive, which can be really nice. Also works depending on the laners. If you really want to snowball your solo lanes, you can go for Aftershock and be the one that turret dives for them. In this case, we have Victor and Yone, which is pretty intense scaling. So we do want to actually beat up on that, but Heimer's going to bury them to the turret anyways, and Aurelia's got a good matchup against Yone, so we should be okay in that regard anyways, but we'll still shadow them, still get it done. What's up, guys? Thanks for popping in. Ali does have teleport. Yeah, quick, change it. Swapped, good call. Top also has Ignite. Alistar Kaisa is a superb superb bot lane. Alistar has one of the best level 1s in the entire game. Level 2 is absolutely astounding. And then we've got Kai'Sa does the same thing. Thresh is going to be on full peel mode. Jinx does not have any mobility, so we can look to try to get on this. They are going to be strong in the 3v3, but it does look like we're going to have a Trinity Force Udyr and not tank build. So that's probably pretty good for us. That is pretty good for us. But we're just going to have to worry about him showing up to these fights second, right? If they engage and Udyr's there, so I'm always going to be looking to shadow that. Same thing, we've got Yone versus Aurelia, which can be highly volatile. Mid lane, not so much. Mid lane's just going to be a push fest. There should be zero threat to anyone in this lane. Worst case scenario is Heimerdinger tries to get a stun on Udyr, and Udyr shrugs it off and then stuns him anyways. Of course, Udyr can do that with the empowered E. Scaling definitely goes to them. We've got 4 Giga Scalers on this team. We're going to have some pretty good burn. Aurelia's going to have a tough time at the end of this game. A lot of crowd control, a lot of effect. So we're going to try to find some windows for her to get in on. Also, we do not have teleport, and they do, so we're just going to have to gangbang, make our way through it. All right, so when we're going for this, we'd like to get one person to get a ward somewhere in the river. It doesn't really matter. We just need to make sure that we're covered going the other way. When we come around, there's a couple of spots that we can hit up. This is the best one for denying the most amount of vision. Alistar should not go past that rock wall. We can go here to this plant. All right, he's a little bit early. That's okay, though. And we've got Sweeper. Make sure that we're not seen. Very important if you're going to go for these invades. Early pathing is totally fine. May go for early W, although I really don't want to. Someone drop wards, please. I want a ward right back here so we can see pathing. I want to be able to see anyone who comes in. There it is. Go for Victor. All right, we get this. All right, multiple flashes. Flash. And we get chunk damage. Beautiful. We got Ghost. We've got Flash Heal, Flash, and Flash. Profit. So, bot lane not really having access to much of anything at all. Normally, I wouldn't go for blue. We're kind of already in this position. I would go to Raptors. As always, you can do this with your junglers. Clear the AoE camp. It's much easier now since the Season 13 changes. Alright, looks like Udyr came over to this side. We have no idea whether or not he's actually finishing this play, so we're probably going to look for some amount of camps on his side. I'm just going to come straight on over. We're going to ward over here. He's looking for an in. This way I'll get behind. Bleach. Oh boy, we've got some company here. Alright, that is unexpected. Yeah, we could have dodged that. We don't have access to stun. No, we have it. Alright, Udyr the man getting here quick. Well played, sir. Now we got some amount of the minions in that camp, right? So we're going to be able to come over and get this one for the rest of the experience. Normally you can't do these 3 camps. Let's take a peek at top. Looks like Yone's fighting for a 4-wave crash up there. Have to be careful of Udyr showing up bot. Yep, he's...
An ally has been slain.
Alright, we're gonna have respawns on Udyr's camps over here, so this is how we're gonna punish the invade or the gank on bot. We can come back and pick up this thing later. He must have started, yeah, he must be here. Here we go. Real quick, I need to get 4 and then we're good. Udyr's on my tail, so actually we have to call it off. Should be coming to my peel. I would have felt safer coming over this way. Alright, Trinity Force Udyr is going to be outpacing me for the rest of the game now. He's got significantly better clear from here on out. I don't know that we'll be able to get this play, but we'd like to try. So we're going to go path bottom to top, go to push top at 6:30, and push mid at 7, and go for the gank bottom. We'll see if we can do it. See it? I'm looking, I'm looking. Oh no! Oh my goodness, that would have been so spicy if that happened. Alright, so this will actually turn into the push that we wanted anyways. You know, help Heimerdinger with his. And together against Victor, we can get a profitable push off, and then we can go for a dive down bot. If Aurelia wants to join in, great. If not, no big deal. Let's go, Heimer. Okay, wants to stick around for one more. I'm going to help with the push here. Very rushed. Very rushed. How are they doing on resources? Totally fine, right? Udyr is down here covering too, so like to show like why you need to wait for people, even if you go for that play, both people are going to die to the Udyr anyways. Alright, top is snowballing. May have to swing our attention over there. Alistar's also got Moby boots, so we potentially have an avenue to get stuff done this way. Why did you stop following me? Very late level 6 for us. Can we try a lane gank potentially? Alistar's got Moby boots. There's Lantern down. We don't need to preempt it this much. Go in. Go full in. Got the both locked up. Got Moby, so he's got the speed. Beautiful. Love it. Give the kill to the Kaisa. Take this. And bot wave is crashing. That's going to rebound out, so that is a huge profit for us. We're going to tank this because Alistar wants to stay in lane and I do not. On time. Chutador. Alright, we have Demonic Embrace. We're back in it, folks. Thresh is level 4, but we do have to worry about this, right? This is a 3 kill. Udyr has my red buff, so... you want to engage this? We can engage this. Let's do it. Multiple slows. She's got no Bork, but that's enough. That's what you get. Beautifully done. Now what do I do to hover this guy? He can set up a freeze if he wants. Looks like that's what he's going to opt to. He has to slow down on the hits, though. Don't know where the Victor is. These waves are going to reinforce for Yone first, so there we go. It's already pushing back in. This is an easy go. It's okay. This guy forced him to the left. We're good. I gave him the kill. He just didn't want it. Oh, he took it. Oh, no, it was off his E. Okay. Good. Burning was in. We were online there. Let's go see about a lane gank and bot. Beautiful. They get in on the Jinx. This is the strength of the lane. Guaranteed engage. Pop and pop. We got Udyr, though. Nice peel. Okay, so I'm almost here. I'm almost here, baby. Are you kidding? Oh, Star, just help me burst him, please. Thank you. We got it. Oh, Victor clowning on Heimer. This shouldn't be happening. There should be 0 kill thread there. Push, 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 push. Might actually have a kill here. Yone's picking up the Scuttle Crab. Oh, nice little headbutt angle. Just headbutt, no stomp. Just headbutt. There you go. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Oh, Alistar. It's all good. It's all good. Heimer should be picking up the waves here. Alistar should be hovering here. Heimer, rotate, please. Getting some amount of coverage for this is actually okay as well. There's the teleport. We can just dive this. Yeah, we're gonna dive. Here we go. Drop aggro. Didn't get it. Juke that out, and now they die. Do you get out? Do you get out? Do you get out? No. Unlucky. Why is Alistar dead? This is very much Heimerdinger's job, by the way, not anybody else's. Now they correctly decide that going for the inhibitor would actually be bad. Now let's go. We've got all the cooldown that we need to get a lot of presence here. Aurelia's crushing the Yone. I don't know about that angle. Oh. Do we flash for this? I think we do. Flash for this. Gonna hurry up and push this wave so we can get in position for the dragon. Yeah. Roderick, take it. Rise. And we got that kill. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Unfortunate thing about top, we definitely want to get that rotation from Morel King. If I see an engage, if this guy turns around even a little bit, we go after the Jinx.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Gonna go for Rift Herald. Heimer can pick up these waves just fine. I need help though, guys. I need help. Let's see if the... Yep. Here we go. Let's go get this kill, please. Get this kill. Multiple slows. Chain CC. We got him. Beautiful comp. Nice synergy. And we go pick up a blue buff, and we go harass this guy. Let's chain CC. Block it. We're good. Wow, starts going in with Aurelia. I like it. They're clearly on a calm together. A really tough game for this guy. Feeling out. This is super awkward that he went plated steel caps. I hope he has a lot of tenacity in the runes. He might. We just ult this. Oh, we wait for Kaisa. Alright, we got even shroud. We're basically full build now. We've got plenty of magic damage on this team. Aurelia's about 30%, Kaisa's like 45, Heimerdinger's 100, Alistar's 100, so we're actually going to go Abyssal Mask next, and we will be Dunzo. It's not going to counter all of the Udyr's damage, but it's about a third of Yone's. It's almost entirely of Victor's, so we're going to be very happy with the total amount of resistances in play here. This guy's got Trinity Force and Hullbreaker, so he's going to be hella fast, but we're going to go cut him off. Here we go. Zoning ult. Now, everything for the carries. Everything. We've got multiple supports on this team, Heimerdinger included. So everything, every resource. Oh, we missed. Should be just a whiff. Beautifully done. I don't know about you, but I need to get out. I've got a blue buff. I could support these guys with some more ease. I really want to have blue buff available to me so I can get instant recharge on everything. More spells means more heals. And we're in position for this dragon. So we'll start littering the saplings all over the place. Contesting dragons against a Maokai is kind of suicidal, right? This is one of the big advantages of this. Let me hit. I have zombie ward and you don't. Big damage. Big damage. It's letting us get a hit off is great. Heimer can actually take this all by himself. These guys are almost dead. Heimer can literally just tank this. Why is he not trying? Went for a skill check here. Missed. This is something just to do in a Norms game. Would not do that in competitive, but that's okay. Having some fun. Kaisa's going to get this kill. We're going to clean up. Those guys literally got chunked 80 and 60% by just saplings, right? Like, how intense is that? Don't go that way. I wouldn't take that fight. Oh boy. Better have all the peel in the world here. Yeah, you do not want to risk taking any hits there. Alistar could also probably do a little bit better by just punching and then headbutting, but that's all good. It's really tempting to go a couple different builds here, but we're gonna stick to the guns. Alright, someone just took all the jungle camps here, so who was it? Must have been Victor, right? Victor was the last one. That's Heimer's job, no one else's. Could just kill that one. Don't need to, though. I'd really like to keep setting up here, guys. I have all of these. We don't have teleport, right? So we have to group. This is conundrum stuff. That one's okay. I prefer this one right here. We can just start doing this. We've got Heimerdinger. Aurelia's on her way. Just make sure you don't get caught in transit. I think we're just good here. Guy is zoned out. We have all the tools. We're beautiful. And we have a Baron. Look at that. Cohesion. Good thing the Aurelia came. If Aurelia doesn't come, we don't have enough. Or at least it would be debatable whether or not we had enough. Go pick up the Way Valley. Thank you. Huh? That's kind of grief. You're taking away Aurelia's dash targets is pretty bad news for the team. Gonna hold this position because there's a very high chance that they come out. Kaisa can go push this wave. She wants to spend, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna stay with her to make sure she doesn't get engaged down by this Yone.
An enemy has been slain.
Try and give her the single that she can get her recall in. I've got my Abyssal Mask, so I'm feeling great. Alright, next is going to be Zonia's, and then I'm full build. I'll just go for control words after that. Kaisa or Heimerdinger can pick these up. Actually, it's fine on Aurelia as well. This is definitely our target. Oh, so close. Not bad. Kind of, kind of funny way for that to finish off. Let's go with this. And we're just going to use saplings to kind of litter the territory in between these. We want to keep the buffs going. 15 seconds on the buffs here, so we will absolutely want to keep these. Is there a reason we recalled? I mean, yeah. Dragon's nice, but Checkmate's nice too. Hammer again is good to solo here. Don't need to do anything else. Actually reach here. That's okay. My job is right here. Okay, so now we move fast. Rotate, kill. Absolutely, this is the wave we want to go to. Gonna have a tough time actually beating up on a Victor who's trying to defend it, but Victor's giving us an angle, so here we go. Chain CC. Popped. You cannot get me. Move it away from the minions. Aurelia's bringing in mid, so we're in more than enough shape. Only way we lose this game is if someone defends against the Udyr, which it looks like Aurel King's gonna go do. Guy just wants to fight though. Oh, and any team surrendered. Man, Udyr's probably pissed about that. He's probably like, no. Like, make us come do this. But, Ali played a good game. Nice little combos. Good stacking CC. Good stuff. Well played, guys. Excuse me. This is what we like to see. Giving everybody some S's. Good job here. Heimerdinger got beat up a little bit into a matchup. It's not the easiest matchup, right? It's a push versus push, but Victor does have enough range where he can kill the turrets without presenting threats, so it's kind of tough for Heimerdinger. You'd want to keep him spread out, make sure that the AoE can't ever hit the wave and the turrets, make him decide whether or not the spells or anything are going in there. It should be one where he can push in. The problem is that he's only got one spell to dissuade and Udyr from ganking him, and Udyr's got one spell to stop himself from being stopped. So, you know, it's a tough spot for Heimer to be in sometimes. The Udyr absolutely clowned me in the early game. We got a good spot off. Could have gone for level 3 before going for the invade, and then maybe would have been much stronger. I'd have to look back exactly what happened. As far as timing, I probably was impatient. We got the early threat. We drew more fleshes, so we had a winning bot position, so they got the push. Yeah, I mean, all things are easiest. If you're playing solo queue, easiest thing to do, get the wolves before you go for the invade. Also, I didn't ping to let my team know. Because Alistar and Kaisa have the summoner spell advantage, and because they have the threat advantage at level 2, would have been totally easy for them to just walk in, right? You press up the lane, enemy team has no summoners, 0 out of 4. Maybe they had 1 left. The Thresh Ignite maybe wasn't used at that level 1. And with that position, with that threat, you move up, you force them back, they're buried under turret, then Alistar can come help me. And if we go together and Heimer's got the push on Victor, which he always should at the early levels of the game, until Victor gets his upgraded E, then we can move into the jungle together and just take out the Udyr. So a little bit better planning can be involved there. I should have taken note of that and tried to make it happen. Playing better always starts with me. Sound like not a nasally guy right now. Just can't breathe through my nose. So we use roll 20. Best use possible is not for Dungeons and Dragons. It's of course for scripting League of Legends plays. All right, so we saw Maokai in action. Let's see if we can do it with something a little bit off meta. See what the game decides. There's been more and more Yoriks. A lot of people are getting the patterns here. Yorick is exploitable at level 1, but after that he's actually kind of a powerhouse. There are some matchups that are tremendously poor for him, so he always wants to keep track of that. One of those, I was hovering this, right? Yeah, because I went for, why? Dude, don't troll. Alright, what's next? Okay. Let's go super stock meta. Two different options for the builds. If you go for Dark Harvest, absolutely I prefer this one with Cut Down. Coup de Grace is fine. Cut Down is fine as well if you're going to go low health, and especially if you're going to die, right? Just going there and fighting from low, lesser max health by full AP, and then you're good to go. Presence of Mind is incredible as well, just to make sure you're topped off. This is usually better for bot lane. I like to go this one because it lets me farm a little bit more, cast big ultimates. We go for this and this only. This one's okay. I actually like Minion Dematerializer as well too, because when you get these kills, sometimes you do want to get that extra push in to help your team out. Some people get upset about the push. We're going to hope not to get anybody upset in that way. Could also go Biscuits for early fights if we think that the enemy jungler is going to be invading us, which it is a Belveth, so there's a pretty high chance of it. Biscuits does help with the early level if you want to go off for those fights. You know what, let's just do standard. Let's see whatever it recommends, because this is something that people use, so we want to give people as much rep on this as possible. Cheap Shot works with the slow, so when you get your field out, you're going to make sure that you get 2 Cheap Shot procs off. Wouldn't be wrong to go Taste of Blood, but generally you want to die in fights. That's how you deal your max DPS. It's how you win fights. Transcendence is okay. It's fine. You get extra ability haste. I don't mind any of these. Level 5, getting a little bit of a bonus to your clear speed is pretty good. But again, what we're going to do, so anyone who's popping in, we're going to aim for a top cycle. We're going to go here at 630. Second path is going to be bottom to top. We're going to push out, help the top laner push out. If they want, they can recall and join us. If they don't, that's fine. Then we're going to go and Then we're going to go and push out mid, help mid with the 7-minute wave. The 7-minute is a cannon wave. It's also the time that we're going to have the best push availability for bottom. They're going to get access to that cannon wave to push in. They can hit 6, all right, if they're quick. And if we've had any other action, they can hit 6. And especially if we're stacking that wave and getting the next wave in, they will hit 6. And we'll basically be able to party in the bot lane with up to 5 ultimates versus probably 0. And then we go and fight from there. We only have 1 teleport. Ornn is a fantastic support for this play if he chooses to use it. Now here we go. I'm glad that we get to show a couple different level 1s as well. Different types of bot lanes require different types of wards, okay? And in this case, we've got Nautilus versus Ezreal Lulu. Ezreal Lulu does have push prio. They've got the extra push with Ezreal, but it's going to be tough fighting against Jinx. And Nautilus will always have the opportunity to go for engages. So this ward is actually much better against these types of lanes. In low and middle ELO, no one can test this push. You can just sit here and do the trick where you just recall, and late into the recall timer, you can drag your ward right here, wait till it turns green. That's the edge of the bush until you get really comfortable with it. Drop this ward with as much remaining timer as possible. And then I'm just going to ask them to go off. They don't even need to help with the push. I can do it, but the idea is to have a bottom to top clear. Now we could go for top to bottom. Let's see, if we do top to bottom and then we go for a gank onto Nasus, that would be fine as well. I really want Ezreal to start pushing the wave. Alright, we're going to do a little trick that you can do with Ashe and Draven and with Ezreal. It's to stack his Q, alright? So I want him to push the wave as he comes to the right. Now it doesn't look like he's doing it. This will allow him to keep his stat. Oh my god, definitely don't do that, guys. I was a little bit mishandled, got a little bit triggered by what's going on. That pull, I should say, by pulling it away, it does a couple things that are really bad for us. One is we want to make sure that they're getting their stacks as they show up. Yeah, I'll just take a moment to focus, see what's going on here. We can just go for power clear, trust them for this rebound. It would be gankable. Totally fine adaptation would be to go over there and help them fight this. There's that gank that we promised you early. Bel'Veth on red side into nothing. Okay. Now I can start using my potion. Normally I wouldn't do this, but because Bel'Veth might be in my lap, I don't want to get surprised by anything. Don't know if she warded this area. And we're done. 314. Could have done it with no leash. No problem. Yeah, we fight this 100%. Fight, 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 fight. That's a tough one. Zed versus Fizz is always going to be difficult. Bel'Veth is on the bottom side of the map, so I'm just going to come and take this. Ornn has the option to freeze. It doesn't look like by his positioning that he chose to take that option. That would have been a devastating position for a Nasus. Kind of GG for Nasus if you do that. But what I will get is the opportunity to take Bel'Veth's respawns here. Oh, it looks like he is freezing. Okay. Nope, he's pushing. We're going to get these respawns. Usually they're going to come in at 4:15. Now Bel'Veth sometimes is just going to start Raptors, so the respawn might already be up here, and there it is. What you see me doing, by the way, with the E, turning it on and off, when you turn it off and on, it actually ticks again. So you basically get an extra tick on your damage each time. And that's what's allowing me to save some mana. Now, I can check the wards here, see if any wave is coming in, and if they are, they would see me. So I would have to sit tight. Now we know because of that Bel'Veth gank timing up top, and we can just sit here for this respawn, and there we go, it's on time. Don't miss a beat, we don't give ourselves up. Now we just wait a moment. You see how this wave would see right here? So I can't step out because there's a wave coming right by. So I wait for it to go by. Now I'm good. Now Nasus has no idea that I'm here.
An ally has been slain.
Perfect. Calculated. And we're huge. So there it is in a nutshell. Now we're going to go bottom to top again. We're going to get this clear out of the way. We're going to go with Dark Seal since we're going to be huge in this game. Boots would also be fine here. And in fact, in a lot of cases, boots are going to be better. Boots help your clear speed. They also help you stay alive longer because you're cutting the camps a little bit better. Might have a play down here. Let's see, Belveth is coming in, so I'm going to come help this play. Good job by the Ezreal. All right, here we go. We fight this. We fight this. Just get under turret first. There you go. Guy's going to drop some aggro before coming back in. Oh. And took my Krugs. What a jerk. Nicely done, though. Lulu picking up some experience. That's going to be okay. She should be slowing things down. Oh, he took both camps. All right, good job by Belveth taking the maximum here for my Tom up top. Maybe knows about whether or not I was going there, but right now we're going to be able to get it paid back to ourselves. We're going to be able to go up top and pick up those camps on respawn. Hey. Now Nasus is warding. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this Scuttle en route to taking next crab spawn. And we're just going to use this right away. Get a little HP lead. This HP lead. Oh, we got a Dark Harvest. That's nice. That's good to know. That means this lady might be a little bit low. There she goes. So she's level 5. I can actually fight this. I'm willing to int as long as Zed can come to me. Now hopefully Zed's got the memo and he's over here. We don't have... That should be a kill. Proactivity is best. Always best. Proactivity. Now I don't care if they see me. I'm going to come here with impunity. Still I'm going to leave a little bit of doubt. When the option is there to be seen or not be seen, obviously you'd rather not be seen. Here we go. Orin, oh no. I don't think I can get here in time. That's a ghost. But you know what? Can't get away from me. Probably should have taken the other angle. 100% should have taken the other angle. Oh my gosh! My mechanics have betrayed me. Sad. And we don't get this push. Oh, he's staying? That is so greedy. I'm going to get this blue buff. I'm going to get this Herald. Belveth is going to be bot side, so we can just go for the free Herald, and then we're going to use our ultimate on Cass. We might look... Oh, no, she went over here. Hello. Let's see what she does here. This guy's a little bit tilted. Level 5 at 854, having himself not a game. That means that she's got nothing left for herself. She has to go all the way across the map to get any kind of resource from here on out. Right? So this Rift Herald, like, there's no way she sits around just, like, guessing whether or not she can get it. Just keeping an eye on mid lane in between our attacks. We cast this. Were they low? I didn't see. I really want to get actually cooldown before I do this. He's going to get it off. We do get a Dark Harvest proc off of that, but it's not enough. But we will get to push this. I also get it off in response to this, which means I'm going to get a kill here. I'm going to let him get this one. Easy turn. We're gonna let this guy. We don't want to give him solo gold. We are carry. He's a tank. If this were a fighter, we'd be happy to walk out and let them get the solo gold here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And everything's pushed in. We are enormous. We're gonna get pen plus pen. We got this plus booties and ward. Gonna have enough for Sork shoes after anything happens. And we're in a really good spot. 15 stacks here. We're power farming. Compared to this guy, we're up significant 31 and 3 assists. We've got stacks. Didn't get any of the dive plays off. They kind of just gave us some other actions. That's fine. You doing this? Is it worth any amount of contest here? Alright. Smite right on time, but we will hit the Belveth. They don't want it. Okay. Alright, we are going to finish this clear before casting our next ultimate, unless we see an imminent window, which we might get up top right now. That is not a kill? How is that not a kill? Oh, he had his healing going on. Okay. Whee! This guy's got no mana. Bait, 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 bait. Oh, it's too bait. Oh, if he can flash E and to get into range for an Iceborne, then he's good. I don't think it's ever gonna happen though. Yeah, no, like that. That's okay.
Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed.
Now, Sork shoes would be the biggest spike here, but going for extra cooldown in AP would also help us with stacking Dark Harvest.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I think we can go with parts of Zhonya's help to push out bot. They really let themselves get steamrolled by taking that really passive path here, right? By pulling down and going around, you miss out on the Ezreal passive, right? And Ezreal passive is actually one of the most powerful passes in the game at level 1. You get to stack your attack speed based on how many spells you've hit, right? So when you hit a spell, you get 4 seconds of being in combat. I'm in combat, I've got extra attack speed. And what that equates to at level 1 is a win against basically every matchup. Only Ashe deals more damage at level 1. Ward is going to go, so no reason to take it, but we will take these control wards, and we are going to look for the maximum here. 77, so Belveth has been busy on the CSing. Last time we checked, she was at 49, so she's gotten 28. She's gotten a full clear and a scuttle crab in there since then. To make it look like we're not hovering Ezreal, but we are totally hovering Ezreal. See what this Biz wants to do. I think I've found a fish. Poker joke. Oh, you know what? We're doing this because Nasus is under turret. You always want to do this if you see a turret dive happening, because the chances of you swinging a fight are tremendously high. So we did swing top, and we got credit off of this. No, we're not conceding. You crazy. I like you, but you crazy. How low are they? Are they low enough to fight? Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, Ezreal. Show me where your ult is at. Alright, Nautilus went for a ward over here, which means I've got the angle on them. They're going to have to go out stage left, but Lulu's helping to cover for me. This guy's going to try to peel. Lulu can get this done for me. There we go. We got it. And the Dark Harvest stacks. No, I don't think we got her stacked, did we? Good stuff, though. Well done. Didn't need to involve the Ezreal. I still had ultimate available. Let's see. We've got 40 seconds to this. I'd want stopwatch and Fiendish Codex if we can, which I basically have enough for, but I also have time to just take this in the meantime. Get a kill. We got it. We're huge. Oh yeah, we can take this. Fizz being gone, we've got the teleport. We don't have teleport on Ornn. Never mind. But Ornn's already in present. He's already got the lane pushed. Ezreal, I want you to push here, please. No, 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 no. Push, 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 push. That's your job. Your job is to push that wave. Alright, Nasus is not here. That's a good sign. Bad sign, though, is that... Stopwatch is on the wrong key. Renting. So I can get this ult off. Double kill, thank you. Very, very, very important thing when you're playing Karthus is to be willing to int. Inting is key. You have to be willing to do it. And we have to be careful. It's only Nautilus. Nah, they could have taken this. Nautilus wants to show up. He would lose that fight. Doesn't have enough damage to ever kill the Ornn. Ornn has enough counter CC. He won't be locked up because he's got his Bellows Breath. So check this out. Even though I died, I also got my 10 stacks on Dark Seal. All right, let's see. Has said you can red. Oh yeah, said red. We got his ghost. We should be turning this into a Baron, but unfortunately we have some people go to the dragon to stare off. This would be free. Let's see, do we have a fight? Are they going to force this, or are they going to be smart and come to the Baron by pushing with Herald? That would be really smarty of them. Alright, Zed is going after Fizz, so I'm going to look for the jump to go off. Alright, they're pushing, which means we're just going to ult right now. Team is low. She thinks I'm hunting. Kinda am. Rip. We really shouldn't be dying here. Those random macro assignments, right? No reason to be down there. We conceded? We conceded. Are you kidding me? Okay. I mean, we were only massive. Just like 1v9 massive. That is a shame. Hmm. Okay, I guess we'll play a cooldown game. Whatever. I mean, it's the norms. If they want to move on, they want to move on. But that is a shame because that was going to be the best part of the game. That is too bad. Sorry, guys. I'm like actually in disbelief. Like I don't know how they come to that conclusion. We lose one mid game fight. Fizz is the only big person. Sorry, Jinx is big as well, but Jinx gets hard countered by Zed, by Ornn, by Karthus. Fizz gets countered by Lulu. Bel'Veth, Nasus trying to get in. Like they're okay scaling, but so is Ornn. Ornn's incredible, right? Ornn outscales Nasus. Nasus kind of has to permanently live in side lanes. Ugh. That's whatever. If they want to go and blindly contest Dragon, it's whatever. You can tell we don't FF here much. Oh, which one's Warlord's Palace? Is that multiple items? No. Treasury Armory? I don't like that one. Dreaming Pool is getting a champion that fits your team. This is really good for like reroll comps because you're always going to get a champion at the end of the stage or at the beginning of the stage that's adequate for the level, right? So at stage 4, you're going to get something really nice. And if you're playing a reroll and you're like, hey, I'm playing Viego Kale reroll, then yeah, like this is great. I want to just randomly get handed a Gwen even though I'm a level 5. I love it when we get Cho'Gath first. It's my favorite. Usually we just go into bruisers. Anytime we get dealt Cho'Gath, especially if it's the Scuttle Puddle where he's going to get multiple ults off, we just sell everything else and we just make it just about Cho'Gath early. Like, no need for a Garen. Garen is only good when he's 2-star. So putting him over here, getting him hit, see if he can get 2 spellcasts off, that would be great. Generally, he'll only get the 1 because the auto attacks deal too much damage, right? The spell just happens too often. Ideally, we ult this guy that's already low. Perfect. All right. Which means that we should get another ult off on this guy. Actually, we're going to lose this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait a second. Did I miscalculate? I needed to put the chain vest on. I forgot. Oh, my gosh. That's embarrassing. Whoops. Whoops. Got a little bit greedy there. Scuttle Puddle. Shit. Alright, now we have to decide what to go with. Oh my god, we're missing an item compared to everybody else, maybe 2. Oh, that feels so bad. Chain vest would have been enough. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. This is actually... It's gonna get you. It's the opposite of what you want when you're trying to make a reroll team. Let me see. I got some competition here. No one is forcing. All right, we have a lot of people going there, so we're gonna force the Slayer comp. Let's do this. Got here. Play you and you and you. Dude, yeah, there's not enough recon anyways. So we go loose streaking. We're gonna get lots of Kale items. So let's see, with Protector's Vow will be fine. The composition's gonna look something like this. It's gonna be all the Slayers, but we're probably only gonna have access to the 4. Plus, usually it's Poppy and Viego and Maokai. Then you can throw any Yordle in here in the end game because you've got access to Kled, and then you're gonna go Heimerdinger at level 8. And that's the team, so we'll see what we can get rolling here. It's abnormally close fight. Fortunately, I just stacked this guy up. He's got 150 health on his Cho'Gath. Problems. Now, do we actually want to compete with this? This is more stock standard. These are like more units that we're going to be playing. 3, 5. This actually gives us 10 gold if we want to sell. We don't need to sell. If we win, we'll be okay. Problem is, I don't really want Protector's Vow on either of these guys. It's okay here. Yeah, we'll put it here. We'll make Viego a like off tank. He's not Poppy. He's not Maokai. But getting access to these early hits early, if we get a Slayer rune for later, we'll be totally fine. We're gonna go boop 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 boop, and if we need to sell Kale, we'll sell Kale. And we do because that early econ is valuable. Good loss. Every unit we kill is +2 health. That's the way to think of it. Now we also got this champion duplicator, which will make rolling this comp a lot easier compared to what it is normally. Best unit for making us stronger right now is one of these. It's probably just Kassadin. Kassadin's one of the best, if not the best, early game unit. And we'll pick up the 1s to make it a little bit easier. Double check to make sure we're in the clear. And it looks like we are. There is 0 contest for this comp, so we're gonna be good. Let's spread out for social distancing. No, let's not. We'll make Kale just be the 1. We still want to lose. Some of these teams are fairly weak right now still. It looks like they're even trying to lose streak. Now this is usually a warning sign. This guy might be going reroll, but it looks like he might be going for gunners. He's got a kill, thank you. Taking away Katarina out of the 2 just to make a little bit less likely that Kled gets contested. It's just such a tiny thing that you can skip it. I'm going to sell it right away when this shop comes out. We are looking at 4 Wand above everything. Wand for Kale because we're on double Ginsu's. And even if you don't get Ginsu's, extra points for Jeweled Gauntlet. We haven't seen Poppy. There's a world where you go Tristana to get an extra one. The issue is that Tristana ends up cluttering your bench, and if you count the units, we actually don't need that many. Right, so we've got Kale, Maokai, Poppy, Viego, Kled, Zed. That's 6. Right? Like, you're just never fitting Tristana in. So we're going to get 3 Yordles later, even though it's, like, kind of exciting to maybe pick up Tristana. You can do it to kind of shield more people away from your comp. This guy... Oh, no. Stop it. You cut it out. You cut it out, mister. They went AFK. This is what they came up with. A contested comp? I hope not. Actually, if you were good, you'd be scouting everybody, and if you see AFK, you wouldn't even try to go on a loose streak. But it looks like we might be turning it anyways right now, and if we do, we 100% have to change it up. I'd like to lose. Losing would be ideal by 1 unit. I'd like to lose by 1. Kill the... Boom, we gain 2 health. Oh, I should have sold this one. What was I thinking? Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to hold on to these. I'm going to make it quite clear to this guy. And then if I need to, I'll spam ping my board. No. Hopefully he pops over. It's Evangeli that's doing it. Yeah, he came. Good. That's what I needed. Oh, we won that shit. We won that? How the hell did we win that? Oh, no. And we're playing against this guy. Let him see. Maybe he's just taking these units early to contest a little bit. He's like, I don't want anybody free rolling this comp. Maybe that's what's going on. But since we won, we're actually going to put this unit on. Should have put it on at the beginning. Zed is quite strong early, but it looks like we're going to get this win. At least we got 3 losses into 2 wins. We're streaking okay. It might come down to who shops first. The problem is this guy's got a 20 gold lead on me. Not to mention the items. This should be enough to win. If I lose another round like this, I'll be kind of upset. Alright, they're committing. They're committing. No, they're going to go challengers. Alright, they're going to swap this. This guy's building Yasuo. He's just building an early Slayer composition. He's going to build Yasuo. He's using his early econ to get to level 7. That's the plan. Hey, double Poppy. I love it. Poppy lets me sell Kassadin. Now we never pre-level here because this is the most important level for getting the rolls in. Did they level up? I didn't get to see if they did. Alright, they level. Yes, they leveled to 6. Beautiful. Alright, it's done. That's the confirmation that we needed and wanted. I'm fairly new to this comp, so it might have served me to actually not pick up units as I'm rolling. Keep things a little bit more clear, but it does mean that you get to shop with maximum efficiency when you do it like this. Do we want to go another round? We've got some gold left in the bank. Yes. We sell Jin after we win this? Or if we win this? I don't know if we do. I'm willing to sell Kled. Looks like we're going to have to. Oh, this guy's going, already got this unit. Okay. Kled's not jumping in our team yet, so I'd rather get the interest back. We're pretty far behind on the pace here. No. This one's good though. This one's very good as well. After you refresh your gain a tactician's crown. Okay. I think we're going to go mad. We do have a couple Slayers being contested. There's still a chance that they're going Slayers, but I think they're moving on. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe their intent is always to go here, but look at this early Shen. Return on investment. Oh, they're still refreshing. So they're going a level 6 team. It's got to be Challengers. It's got to be because Challenger has such a nice bonus for going there. Now there's a world where you can use this here on the Kale to get the extra healing to your team, right? You can get the Gunblade, or I can save it for Giant Slayer, but I'm pretty far off on items right now, so unsure where that's going to lead. It's too bad that we weren't able to transition. We maybe could have leveled up. I mean, we should have, maybe. The one trick of God. I think we just ride this up, and at stage 4-1, we're going to have to go all in. So it's these units that we see in front of us, plus Gwen, right? Gwen's what we're going to look for at that level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's these and Kled, and then Gwen at 7. Kled, if we only get to 2, that's okay, but we need to get a lot of 3 stars to make this unit really pop off. This comp, I should say. Wondering if I should actually frontline the rogues so that they get more backline action. Zed has the wonderful bonus here of being a rogue slayer, so he's one of the best units. I could pop items off of Kale and try to make Zed the carry. A little bit riskier though, because we don't have access to 3-star till later. Wand. Oh my goodness. Slayer emblem on a Gwen. Yes, please. Now, it's a little bit early to have the Gwen, but Gwen can go in place of Kled. We don't need to get multiple units on Kled, and especially if they're low level. I would rather have the Gwen to have the Shadow Isles extra bonus. Although this crew's just fine by themselves. Viego can also get cut. Part of me is really tempted to actually just get the items here. Maybe even go something like this and go Zeke's Herald. Viego's not actually an important part to this composition either, but if I get the Slayer emblem, he's a nice spot to land it. I have to spike pretty hard soon. We want good losses, not anymore though, right? At this point on, we want wins. Want to preserve HP. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that very effectively. Do we ship the Viego? I mean, honestly, this would just make our team way better, right? But frankly, I should do it. Viego would give me the rogue bonus though. I'm not sure. I wish I knew. The early Gwen also opens up paths where I could, like, build her out instead of Kale or Zed. The fact that we missed out on items was very impactful this game. Alright, so we've got 5 Maokais, a Zed, Viego. This guy's block. Oh, this guy's just building some Slayers now too. Jeez. This guy's building Slayers, although he's going for Katarina. He's going more rogue build. Yeah, all right, rogues. So that probably rules out 3-star Viego, which means I can sell the one that I have and just put this one in. A tremendously poor assortment of everything. We get like nothing that we want here. Golly, okay. Gotta make something happen. A vest, wand, ionic. Good stack AP. This has to be our all-in level, huh? Oh. Boom. All right. That counts. We count it. Sorry, Gwen. I'll have to pick you up later. There's 0 chance of us getting a 2-star early, so might as well ship it out, especially when it's contested like that. Lead. There we go. 1, 2. Boom. We level you up. We get this in play. All right. Suddenly we've got a comp. Tempted to put something like Redemption on the Maokai or on the Poppy. Keep her alive as long as possible. Are we carrying this? Looks pretty good. No, my goodness. Burst. Alright, we badly want this Slayer emblem, huh? Other thing we can do right here is actually just grab completely random Yordle, pop it into play on level 7, get the bonuses because we'll get a 3-star Poppy out of this, or 4-star Poppy. I think we may have gotten a little bit too little too late. Comp is definitely online, but we're gonna have we've got some work to do. All right, 3 gold and a Slayer emblem. Unfortunately, I really don't want to put it here. Might have to though. Just getting Slayer 4 will be a big bonus for us, right? That's doubling the extra damage that they get. That's the biggest spike, is to go from 3 to 4. So we'll do this. We want to hit 7 for Gwen, 8 for Aatrox, 9 for Heimerdinger, something like that. Heimerdinger being the biggest spike, because it's going to give us all the debuffs that we want in the comp. probably should have recognized a little bit earlier that Zed was going to be hyper contested, and we could have just gone for Viego. But, you know, it is what it is. This guy ends up with only the 2-star, so that's good. This guy also only 2-star. Using it as a piece, using these champions, right? So Zed's contested. He got his units. Might as well start shipping out because there's no chance of us getting a Zed 3-star here. But you know what? I do have this champion duplicator, so, you know, if it happens, we want to be there when it happens, right? Needing one less is such a big deal. But getting, like, access to Gwen 2 on curve is probably going to be even more important. Dale's doing all right. Healing everybody up too. How much are we getting for support? 1,500 healing. Even more than Maokai. Even more than Poppy with Redemption surrounded by 2 other tanks. Dale's getting more healing done than them. Actually going to move this over. I want instant backline access. I want this guy to proc his spell immediately and rogue right away. Alright, so we've got the Zed player. Hopefully the Zed, actually Zed's going to get a little bit gummed up here if he keeps the position that he has. It should get gummed here and it should not jump onto KO. So let's check out the behavior right here. We've got Viego. You see early, pop pop. Just going to go here, backline, turned on, 2 activations of his spell. So he's actually doing a pretty substantial amount of damage here. It's not like he's 3-star or anything, but he's going to be the next carry, it looks like. You can get an idea of how much damage is being done. Pop over, you see that Viego's number 2 on the charts. Now we did lose. That's shot in the nuts. Warlord's Palace. All right, Edge of Night is actually huge. I actually really like this combo. Last Whisper included. Like all of these are pretty good. Most of the damage is going to be physical. Yeah, you know what? We're just taking it. Refreshing it's going to cost us some precious gold too, which we can't really afford to get rid of. Question is whether or not we try to spike another level here. A rogue at 50% health, they become invulnerable. At 60%, they become untargetable. So we get multiple untarget abilities here. Really tempting to just put this stuff on Gwen. We don't have Gwen though, and we're not there. We need some more time to get there. Does it have to be now? It probably just has to be now. Belveth Slayer? We go Belveth Slayer? Just put a random Viego into play? There we go. Team's online. Edge of Night is so good on Belveth. Slayer is so good on Belveth. And we are ripping through. Oh, but we go backline and the 3-star Zed's going to just kill us and knock us out probably. Yep. Oh, heavily contested. Could have fought for some of the units, especially Viego a little bit earlier. And we trolled at level 2, at the second stage, dying to the minions. So 8th place is deserved based on what we did there. Good luck to Evangeli making it happen. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate everybody. If you're new on Kick, I appreciate the follows. Thanks for hanging out. Twitch, thanks for coming and chatting. And YouTube, I'll see you there. Make sure to check out the latest videos. And Facebook, what's up, fam? Take it easy. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it surreal. Peace.